What's going excuse me. What's going on, everybody? This is Nathan, that album reviewer guy. And well, obviously you know what I'm here for. We're doing another album. Of course, I mean, come on. Why else would I be here? Why else? So yeah, I'm going to be reviewing a new album. Kind of new, still behind. But we know my story. Anyway, and we're going to be reviewing the debut album from Heartist. And the album is called Feeding Fiction. This is the band's debut album. And Heartist is a post-hardcore band. They're pretty new. I think they started in like 2011. But this is their first studio album. I think they released an EP before. But I did not hear it. I only listened to this. But anyway, you know, Heartist, post-hardcore band. We know how I feel about these for the most part, but there are some exceptions. Is Heartist one of them? We'll see. I'm not going to go track by track in this one, and I'm going to say why right now. The first 8 tracks sound a lot alike. Yeah. However, there are some standouts such as Skeletons, Ignite, and Unbreakable. And these are some of the better tracks on the album. Songs like Pressure Point and Manipulate just don't really do it for me. And there are others too, but those are just the ones that I figured I'd mention. Ready to Change is the softest song on the album. It's a solid track, but it's not one of my favorites. And excuse me, Set Me Free and Demons, the last 2 tracks on the album, are pretty much just like the rest of the album, but they're decent tracks. As I said, there's a lot of similarity on this album. Some of it's good, but some of it makes the album feel bland and uninspired in parts. I mean, in some parts it just feels like a generic post-hardcore album. But, you know, it does have its moments. Since this is their first album, though, there's definitely room for improvement. Absolutely. I'm not going to say there's no hope for Heartist. I think they can put out a better sophomore album. I mean, they're new, so they're just getting their feet wet pretty much. So maybe expect better things from them in the future. Favorites on this album: Skeletons, Ignite, and Unbreakable. Least favorites: Pressure Point, Manipulate. Overall, the album gets a 5 out of 10. I'm sorry. It just didn't do it that much for me. But like I said, it's their first album. So maybe the next one will be better. I mean, out of the 11 tracks on this album, most of them just sounded generic, similar, like post-hardcore. I don't know how to describe it other than those words. But, you know, that's just my view, I guess. My view is probably different than yours. That's fine. What did you guys think of the album? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm right? Let me know. Like me on Facebook. Ask FM. Ask me questions there. I'll do Q&As when I actually get some questions to answer. It's all down in the description below. I'm sorry this was a short video, but shit happens. Anyway, thank you for watching. That Album Reviewer Guy, signing off.